if you've been paying attention, you know that this would technically be day 7, but I apparently forgot to hit stream the last one. So it's actually day 8, not day 7. Oh well, these things happen. Speaking of things happening, I went through the route underneath, Lavender Town to train up, some friends. And unfortunately, the friends of Banana and Alvin have exploded. They no longer exist. I reorganized my box by type too, so there we go. Next time I lose something, it's a bit easier to have. But basically, we determined that the best members that our team is going to have for a balanced team is going to be Dragonair, Tiny, Surf Flamethrower, Twister Thunderbolt, Bonky, Absorb, Poison Powder, Acid, Sleep Powder, Peach, Surf, Secret Power, Aurora Beam, Bite, Ferris, Surf, Brick Break, Dig, and Strength, Juice Box, Flame Wheel, Dig, Flamethrower, Bite, and Fly, Sand Attack, Wing Attack, Quick Attack. I played too much Poker Night at the inventory to get the Luger Morph and the Iron Curtain, because as soon as you said there's a poker in my man, my thought was not Pokemon. My thought was, in fact, oh god, no. Get Tycho out of here. Also, we got our encounter in here already, so I'm not concerned with doing that currently. Oh, okay. I never even acknowledged the fact that this is how these things go. Okay, interesting. Hello. I didn't know that you were here. Gamerman goes directly to hell. Is there a gamer that isn't going to hell? Let's be honest. I don't know if there is one. AVGN Pro. He did fight Satan, that is true. I don't think I need to use the Mewtwo thing yet. You know, now that I think about it, why are there, all the trans women gamers who do absurd challenging, someone has to check off the bucket list of divine entities? That's true. Why are there statues of Mewtwo here? Now that I think about it. Because, like, Mewtwo being created was, like, they did intend to do it, but it's not like, you know, they created Mewtwo and it didn't exactly come out right. Shit, I can't remember which one to go to. I put them here after for vibes. Fair enough. Magnemite. Oh, flamethrower. Burn to death. No more Magnemite. It killed our Caterpie, and I will never forgive it. in order to cope with how warm it has gotten and the fact that my family has yet to turn on cooling instead of heat, I am currently in a room entirely dark that has multiple fans going, and the only source of light that I have right now are my screens and a small strip of RGB fairy lights. Like, that's it. That is the way I can see right now. You've created the rock cave. I didn't want to create a cave. I like having light. But if I have any light in here, the room is going to overheat, and it'll be a nightmare for everyone. Alright, I'm looking at this. I think spatially we want to go... Wait a minute. There's an easy way to fix this. If I fuck it up, I just press a different button. I think I fucked it up. Yes. Okay, that's good. I just remember the Left 4 Dead 2 level where you can't see anything. It's a good thing we're not playing that one right now. We could play Left 4 Dead at some point. I did enjoy Left 4 Dead. Oh my god, what? Wait, why does no one have the amulet coin? What? That was a mistake. Oh my god, okay. Why does no one have the black glasses either? Someone should have those. I'll give that to Peach, I guess, because you do have the Southern Traders to ship my laptop back. Damn. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We've failed to curb its violent tendencies. Fun fact, this dude here could soft lock you. Or actually, I think you could actually get straight up just locked in place by that dude, now that I think about it. It was bad. Blizzard! That's a good move. Please, I think you're Solar Beam? No, that's the secret key. Solar Beam is down here. Yep, okay. And now all we need to do, dig on out. And we get to go to the gym. If they keep this up much longer, I'm marching down to Texas myself with a drum and union uniform. Fair enough. Why did you have to send it to Texas? Sorry, that just occurred to me. Why Texas? Warranty told me to send it. Fair enough. Makes sense to me. I don't know why we have so much stuff. I did literally just, like, fix my inventory not too long ago, so... whatever. Iron, is that defense? Okay, we give that to Peach. HP, also give that to Peach. Speed, we'll give that to Dippy. Okay, and we can sell the revives and stuff since we can't use them. We do not need max revive. We do not need the nugget. Perfect. Still can't believe Utah single-handedly sweeped Cynthia. That's just, you know, it's how it goes. Just how it be sometimes. Pissed off that? Yeah. Her friends died. What do you expect to happen? Poke-steroids. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Because quizzes are for nerds, we're just gonna fight everyone inside. Also, we probably need more grinding. I don't even know if I finished that sentence. I meant to say I need XP, but I checked a message from the Discord, and I'm just gonna put that off to the side. You know, I can't because, you know, my dad could be home at any minute, who typically needs help getting stuff out of his truck. So you know what? I actually won't do that. I just have to ignore Discord messages. There's a lot of Vulpixes in here. I like Vulpix. They're like a weird fox. I think. I'm pretty sure that's a fox. I've never been fully convinced. Based on mythical kitsune? Yeah, I mean, I know that, but it's technically, you know, not a fox. She had the least stake in beating Cynthia. She's just a bat I found on Victory Road. Hell yeah. Listen, just because she was new doesn't mean that she didn't want to kill. You know? She may have not had any stake in the fight, but she wanted to kill. Should have named her Alice. I asked you for the name because I don't have ideas. Yeah. I mean, hindsight, it should have been Alice. For Alice's restaurant. For all the kill. But, at the time, we were talking about William Afton's Mormon Secret. So Utah was on the brain. Alice, Utah, a full legal name. Yeah, you know what? It works. It works for me. I would agree. Oh, right, I forgot Fire Spin doesn't work like it does in Gen 1. For some reason, I was like, oh, that's gonna be annoying. Meanwhile, it doesn't matter. It would fit in the box too, it's only 10 characters. That is true. That is very true. Do I have the XP share on? Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Oh, cool, bro. Most of us do just because, like, we were born in a region that, you know, does that. She's on the Group W bench, that's for sure. Yeah. We hired this bat solely to murder. My wife's Twitter account got suspended. That's fucked up. You might as well had all 5 pieces of the safe hider. I mean, given how many people, or Pokemon rather, on your team just, like, got absolutely destroyed and decimated by Lucario, there were at least 5 body parts of various ghosts behind that bat the whole time. They were fighting. Did I walk back and heal in order to get more... in order to get more PP for my moves? I genuinely forget. I'm having a day, apparently. I woke up in so much pain that I could not get out of bed, so I went back to bed. So... yeah, we're on unfortunate best circumstances day. Fucked up. Yeah, it happened to me on Monday too. I'm probably dying. I'm probably going to die young is the fucked up thing. But I don't know. We live until we don't. We just gotta live with that. Oh shit, it's you. Well, I'm gonna heal real quick, and then we'll take on Blaine. Probably sweep him immediately with Surf. And then we go and, take on Giovanni one more time. You can only use the hand you're dealt with, I'm afraid. Yeah, and unfortunately, I've tried like 4 times, and apparently I can't fold, so we gotta just keep going all in until until we live. But regardless, going back to how hot it has been, at night it has been so frickin' hot here that I have been sleeping on top of, like, all of my, like, instead of sleeping under the covers, I have been on top of my bed, like, on top of the blankets, like, just a pillow on top of my bed with a fan pointed directly at me. That is the level that we have stooped to. I just realized that, this dude is probably gonna put up a sunny day. That's not gonna be ideal. Level 42. Okay, you're higher level than I thought you'd be. Ah, well. Goodbye, Growlithe. Nice work, Peach. Peach has, honest to God, been putting in so much work. Like, she's been on the team for so little time, and yet, here she is. Just blowing them out. Bounce? I forgot bounce was a move! Holy shit. Okay, it did so little damage. Peach has so much frickin' HP. It's ridiculous. In spite of all of the jokes, like, Vaporeon is just kinda goated. That is level 47! Okay, we're 9 levels behind this. This is a great time to have to deal with, what's it called, 2 gyms, and then the Elite Four all back to back. Damn low roll on that one. It's fine, we're gonna keep going. Oh, wow, 2 low rolls in a row. Damn. Is this Overheat or... Oh, it's Fire Blast. It's an actual good Fire-type move. Damn. Alright, well, I guess it is now time to go take on... Hi, Bill. I don't want to go to your island. Not today. Listen. If I win the Nuzlocke, I will go and I will catch all of the legendaries and I will do the stuff on the Sevi Islands. But right now, no. Because I have not done, like, as someone who lives in America, I never got a chance to do, like, the Lugia or Deoxys events in this game. What's your favorite character? In Pokemon, my favorite is Dunsparce. But if we were talking about just favorite character in general, I'm going to guess, like, that's a good question. It might just... I'm gonna say Argo the Rat. I like her. I don't know what that spinning thing is. What? Why are there poison types in this gym? There were psychic types in the poison gym, and now there are poison in the ground gym. There is something in the water, apparently. I don't know what's going on. People in Kanto don't know what types are. I don't get it. I don't get it. Mewtwo is cool. I do like Mewtwo as well. Tauros, I guess I don't understand. This is a ground-type gym. There are so many ground-type Pokemon in this game. Why are we sending out Tauros? Why? I don't get it. Why? Kanto, explain. Oh, what? That's weird. That did way less damage than I thought it would. Ferris, can you do me a favor and, like, not hit yourself? Thank you. Huh. Does this thing just have... I guess this thing just has really good defenses. Ferris has pretty good attack stat. Saw Pokemon cartoon when I was 7. Yeah. I grew up on Pokemon, so I getcha. Ah. The fact that I'm like +3 right now, and I'm only doing a half to this Tauros, is slightly concerning. I gotta be honest, that is a bit of a concern immediately. Hold on. Yeah, your attack stat is fine. Usually played Pokemon games. Yeah. They were always my favorite games as a kid. I always watched the show when I was getting ready for school. Yes, I played a variety of different games. Eat Pokemon cards. No. Do not eat the Pokemon cards. Okay, let's not do that. Prevent scalpers from resell. You know, I suppose you're not wrong. I will say, I did get a while ago, this is now a couple years back, when like Sword and Shield Verse came out, I got the Gigantamax Charizard from that. And for a while, that was a very expensive card. And I was like, oh shoot, I should get like this graded or whatever and sell it eventually. And now it's like worth nothing. So like, eh. To be fair, anytime I get Pokemon cards, it's just because I'm like, it's like the smallest form of gambling you can do. Turning whoever scalps Pokemon cards into the Mimic. You see, that one doesn't even make sense. You could have said Springtrap. You could have put them in the Springlock suit. You're actively turning them into the Mimic, though. I'm guessing it's just because the Mimic is inherently a lot funnier as a concept. Okay, there's the reason why they weren't sending out the ground types. It's because Peach is slaughtering them. Nidorino. I guess we'll go for Tiny. I really hope that we get... You know how I would turn someone into Spring Pit? You have no idea how I would turn someone into the Mimic. That is true, and I guess the fact of the matter is, if you don't know... What you don't know is scarier than what you know, I guess. I really hope that we get Tiny to evolve before the Elite Four. Like, honestly, it would really suck to not have a Dragonite going in. I like Pikachu. I have a couple Pikachu plushies around. Gotta understand, I say bizarre things all the time. Yesterday... Level 12 Bone Melt? What is it? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean, Bone Melt? What are you doing? Oh god, this could have explosion. Wanted to cast level 12 Bone Melt on people. How? How does that work? Like, no, it doesn't do exactly what I think it does, because, like, there's 13 different ways that could work. Like, if your bones melt, is it, like, do you have, like, molten bone, like, trapped in your body? Or does it, like, melt away and you just become, like, a husk? Like, without form? Like, what? There's no correct answer to this. Why specifically level 12? Wait, what scale is the level on? Did I make a PhD too? Yes, yes I did. Thank you. This color is really awesome. Thank you. I enjoyed having the zombie-themed aesthetic, so I kind of inspired it off of Zombieland Saga. Because they had a fun way of doing, like, different parts stitched together. It's kind of like, with how it's designed, it's a bit of a zombie Frankenstein mix, but, yeah. The bones turn into a non-solid form the higher the level, the more liquid. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't think you can create additional liquid. Like, you're creating matter at that point, which is, like, not a thing that usually can get done. Why you use it on your panels? You don't use custom panels? I don't know what that means, to be perfectly honest. I'm also casting magic instance. What's your... Yeah, you know, that's fair. Yeah, I guess as soon as you bring magic into the conversation, uh, it really does, like, mess with the whole trying to go for scientific realism thing. I did just have this conversation with someone about how, like, if you put too much logic into, like, a superhero cartoon, as soon as you, like, start applying logic to it, the entire world falls apart. So trying to rely solely on logic there is, like, incredibly stupid. Like, as soon as you try to add, as soon as you try to add, like, realism or logic, you make suspension of disbelief a lot harder, which, like, at that point, it just, you know, makes it harder for the viewer to justify a lot of the things that happen. So, I don't know. This is probably more of a me problem than anything else, but yeah. Not to be confused with bone boil, which heats you up specifically to the marrow in your skeleton. Okay, but you saying that, it just reminds me, like, waterbending in Avatar, especially with the addition of bloodbending, is fucking terrifying, because if you think about it, it's like, you could probably, like, waterbenders could probably control the temperature of that water, right? Because they can turn it into ice. So they could turn your blood into, like, they could boil your blood, they could turn your blood into icicles. Like, it could be, like, people are, in Avatar, are lucky that waterbenders are not incredibly insane. Like, bloodbending on its own is absolutely brutal, but it could go so much worse. Wizards and other magic users have been very merciful. Yes! Yes, they have. As soon as you think about what magic users can do, it is insane. Like, there is, like, water as an elemental ability is probably the strongest by far. It's just, like, ridiculous. It's so... You can just decimate with it. Just decimate! Fireball seems scary till I replace your skeleton with grains of sand. Yeah. I mean, thinking about it, like, you could literally just instantly evaporate all of the water in someone's body. Like, it could be real bad. And they don't have to even be close to you to do it. They can just do that shit. You just teleport rats into people's work. I think my favorite of all of the bullshit D&D things I've seen is what is known as the ballista bat, where someone drank a strength potion to pick up a fucking ballista and use it as a swinging implement to take down an entire army. And it's just like, well, alright. Fantastic work here, everyone. Named Popeye the Sailor Man, perhaps. That is very much a Popeye thing to do, wouldn't it be? You know, Popeye kinda is a wizard, isn't he? Like, he drinks a strength potion in the form of spinach, and then just kills. It's just what he does. Popeye really is the most effective marketing in history. Yeah! For the Popeye chalk cigarettes. Popeye used to have his own brand of candy cigarettes. But now they're not allowed to be called candy cigarettes anymore. Now they're candy sticks. Which is weird to me. Because they still mimic a cigarette. They didn't remove, like, the fact that you blow smoke with them. Like, at the end of the day, you're eating chalk. You can still get... Yeah, you can still get candy cigarettes. They just don't call them cigarettes anymore. They call them candy sticks. He didn't even start selling spinach to be the main character of the strip. He was just that good. Yeah. I like when, like, comics that have existed since, like, the 20s, like, they're still making shit, like... They're still making fucking, like, Nancy comics. They're still making Popeye. They're still making fucking, what's it called? Seriously, what is it called? I was just thinking about it. Oh, well. But, like, there are plenty of, like, comic strips that have passed through, like... they have outlived multiple of their authors, you know? I don't know, there's something special about that. Yes, I know that they still exist, they just don't call them candy cigarettes anymore. Like, if you look at any, like, box of them, they're not called, they're not called, candy cigarettes anymore. Like, they don't call them that anymore. They're not allowed to because cigarettes are no longer allowed to advertise to children. That's the reason why, like, Joe Camel doesn't exist, and it's like, you don't have, cigarette advertisement on, like, race cars anymore. You're allowed to have beer and gambling, but cigarettes, no. Oh dear God, that... Okay, not bad, we good. We got a couple more of those in the chamber, we're fine. Nido Queen, I still think we got it. Yes, cigarettes are bad for you. You shouldn't smoke. There's a lot of things that are unhealthy that you shouldn't do that people do anyway, but, you know. I guess just growing up where I did at the time that I did, like... Growing up, like, there were still, like, designated smoking areas in buildings, like... That didn't go away until, honestly, like, probably only like a decade ago, to be perfectly honest. Like, and you always walk around in public, and there's plenty of people smoking at all times. John Nicotine. Yeah, exactly. And, like, you know, it was just, you know, always a thing. Our generation is, like, the first generation that, like, cigarette sales have gone, like, down significantly. Also, we just entirely swept Giovanni with, like, no effort. That's good. I'm guessing that's Earthquake. Yep. Well, shoot, I guess we got... Oh, wait, we have a rival fight. I completely forgot. So we do a rival fight, and then we just keep frickin' going. I guess I want to lead with Tiny until she evolves. Oh my god, I just realized that actually everyone on my team is a guy. That sucks. Damn, if one single Pokemon has Attract, we're screwed. Should not be allowed to play D&D as a spellcaster because that would violate whatever Geneva Conventions wizards have. I don't think there are any Geneva Conventions for wizards, to be perfectly honest. From what I've seen, it has been a completely brutal wasteland. Okay. Pidgeot. Level 47. His first Pokemon is higher than any of the Pokemon we have. This is less than ideal. I would describe that as bad. Oh, geez. Okay, we got low roll then high roll. Thank God. Thank you, Tiny. If someone has artificial metal bone, just cast heat metal on it. You said that, and I didn't read what was coming out next because I was so concerned with what you had just written. Luckily it was Gyarados, which means we just continuously fuck this up with Thunderbolt. One quick moment. What? Why is it not working? No, I'm sorry, because you seemed like you were, you know, like just a normal person there. Timing you out just because, no, we don't do that here. We do not, we don't go into other people's chats and say, hey, do you want more art commissions? Do you want, like, there are so many fake... There are so many bot accounts that I'm not even going to bother trying to, like, go around that. I think you were real, so I'm giving you only a timeout, but please, we do not need additional, like, we do not need additional art. I'm an artist, my wife is an artist, and I know several artists. We have ways to do this on our own. And we don't need to constantly have to worry about bots in our accounts, okay? Just stop it. Honestly, I'm surprised that's what you consider to be the most concerning. I never said it was the most concerning thing you said. I just said that I got distracted because it was concerning. Oh, Alakazam. Oh, right. I forgot about that. That's bad. I just realized I really don't have an answer to the Alakazam. Oh, that does 0. Okay, we need a physical attacker, and that's Dippy. Okay, bad. Bad. Nope, bad, really bad, really bad. Okay. Ungood. Bad. Opposite of good. Oh no! That's really bad! Oh, that's really bad! Oh, that's really bad! Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I would prefer to keep Juicebox than Bonky and... Okay, Future Sight. This is good, this is good. We can hit this with, we can hit you with Poison Powder now. We can hit you with Poison Powder. Bonky, please. God damn it, you missed! The chance that you had was squandered. Okay, Oh, and we still take Future Sight, so that's 2 things dead in 1 turn. That's awesome. Alright, sorry, Ferris. You were doing a great work for our team, but we unfortunately need to get the other 3 out. Okay, I'll take... Future Sight sucks. Okay. Nope. Damn. Okay. Alright. This is real bad. This is real bad. This blows. I really don't want to... yeah, we're dying. We're dying to Future Sight this turn. Oh, we're so dying to Future Sight this turn. Oh, that's... Yeah, that is... Uh-huh. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Alright, Oh, God. Please knock this out. Right now. Because if you don't and he heals, we're fucked. Okay, they just have their Venusaur left, which, like, okay, still bad, but we do have Flamethrower. Oh, the entire team is gone. The entire team is gone. It's using Growth. We're fucked. We are so unbelievably fucked right now. We are so unbelievably fucked right now. Oh, no. Okay. Oh! Uh-oh. That is way less than I hoped it would do. Please burn. Please burn. Oh, God. Okay. We resist this. We resist this. We resist this. Okay. That's good. I have to heal because it has higher crit ratio. I have to heal. Okay, you're burned. You're burned. You're burned. Okay, thank God. Thank the stars above. As long as Tiny gets out, we're fine. As long as Tiny gets out, we're fine. Oh my God, that crit. Yep, I knew the crit. I knew the crit would be bad. Oh, that wasn't a crit, that was Overgrow. Holy shit. Oh my God. I need more practice. You know, I'm inclined to agree with you. Fuck, dude. I really didn't want to lose Juicebox. Like, I didn't want to lose anyone, of course, but, like, losing Juicebox sucks because we put so much into them. Alright, okay, wow, that's an unfortunate turn of events. That is our oldest... That is literally our oldest Pokemon gone, with Pidgeot. Okay. Wait, no, incorrect. Okay. That's 2 rows of dead. Phenomenal. Okay. Alright, I don't want to have to use the Snorlaxes. I like having, like, caught them, but I don't like using them. I think we're gonna have to go... Aerodactyl, obviously, is going to be necessary. I guess we go for Gremmy, because they are pretty damn good. Oh, Lord, we are, the options are less than good, to be perfectly honest. Okay. We can get our Psychic Ice type. We need Sue to evolve. Real quick. No, the frog is not staying a frog. The frog is turning into a beautiful woman. The frog is going to be traded, momentarily. Fuck. Okay, yeah, no, this is... Okay, Buzz, I think, makes sense. Transgender frog. All frogs are trans. Or can be, at least. I need something with fly now. Oh my god, okay. Almost all frogs, if I remember correctly, can change their gender by just, you know... what's it called? If they need more females in their environment, or if they need more males in their environment, frogs and fish can change their gender to accommodate. Just naturally. Okay, yikes. Yikes. Just fucking yikes. I think I need to do the Sevi Islands. I think going to the Sevi Islands to train makes a lot of sense. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Okay, so... I'm looking at the Sevi Islands real quick to see what we can catch. Which game are we playing? Pokemon Fire Red. We could get another Gyarados, I suppose. That wouldn't be that bad. I would enjoy having another Gyarados. But at the same time, like, we do already have Vaporeon. Gyarados. True. And And then I'm looking at, okay, next area, we have a whole bunch of just water again. But I'm looking at this. If we go to Kindle Road, we can in fact get Ponyta and Rapidash. Tell me about games. Which ones do you like? I don't know. I like Pokemon. I like Dead by Daylight. Oh god, is it level 25 that this thing evolves at? Not level 20? Okay, that's a problem. Alright. Basically, we need to... Okay, we can get a Rapidash, which would be really nice. Would really enjoy having a Rapidash. That would be very good. And in, I think, 2 Island we also have, 2 Island only has one area called Cape Brink where we can get another Oddish. Alright, that's fine. Honestly, to be perfectly honest, to be honest, I kind of do just want to go to the Sevi Islands, not even for encounters, but just to get, like, levels. Really enjoying watching your stream. Thank you. I'm not doing much right now. Christ. Okay, you know what? We can get a Hypno as a static encounter over there. What kind of work are you doing? A Plague Pokemon. Currently Plague Pokemon. I do not have rare candies. Alright, that's good. I have to get this leveled up in order to get Jinx, because Jinx is going to, honest to God, be probably the best thing we can get when we use stream. What? Why? That doesn't... We are already streaming. It doesn't particularly matter. I try to stream like every day, but, you know, I have chronic pain. It's difficult to. Alright, so... Okay. Yeah, I agree, Gessapina. Why? There's just an influx of bots today, apparently. I don't get it. Okay, the other one was probably human, just didn't get the point. Yeah. Like, I feel like they were probably human. The issue is, sometimes you kinda have to know, like, average etiquette and just, like, not do that. Like, they did try starting that once, And I deliberately ignored it, and then like they kept going for it, so there are Twitch accounts for, yeah, I know, it's like I said before, I think they are real. It's just stop trying to sell me something. I do not have money. Do not have money for you. Can we please just, like, hit Tiny, please? Only labor here is free labor. Wanna know what happens if I want something done? I look it up and I do it myself. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is unfortunately level 25. I've now looked it up. God damn it. Okay. Well, realistically, I'm probably just going to be sitting here grinding for a long time. And you don't want to see that, and I don't particularly want to do that. So, I guess this is going to be stream for right now. And we'll come back another day. And, yeah. Yeah, this is... yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal situation, this one.